Ridgeside K9, real quick, 60-second sharing of knowledge on how to properly kennel and maintain a safe environment for pit bulls when you have them. We get a lot of pit bulls at Ridgeside K9. We train them, we board them, we bring them in. Let's talk about our kennels. For your pit bull to be a good pit bull, they need to be tired. They have to have a release for their energy. Otherwise, they'll make their own release. While you're on your treadmill, get a doggy treadmill, put them on there. If you're moving, cycle your dogs on and off the treadmill. Keep them fit, keep them tired. Let's talk about safety. In our kennels, they are four-sided. There's a complete roof. This kennel is not going anywhere. It's absolutely safe. The most important aspect, it's not one fight panel between kennels. These kennels are completely encapsulated with aluminum panels on three sides. All the dogs can do is look straight. It keeps the dogs calm, it keeps the dogs relaxed, it keeps the dogs not being reactive to other movements. The last thing you want is a kennel full of fence fighting. Let's talk about some details. There's a fence panel on this kennel. There's also a fence panel on that kennel, and there's space between both kennels with a movable panel right here. This is impossible for the dogs to get a paw through. Even up and over, there's a 3-inch gap. There's a center panel. No paws, no teeth, no body parts can go from kennel to kennel with the dogs there. Last thing you want is a dog to fish his paw through out of frustration, a dog to grab onto that paw. All details. First and foremost is the water pail you decide, hey baby, is the water pail you decide to use. Use a very large 2-gallon water pail so the dog can put their head in. Always remember, pit bull has a bigger head. I see a lot of kennels using very small water bowls. It makes it very difficult for the dog to drink. And last but not least, let's talk about the lock. Make sure it's a good lock. These locks that come through the bar prevent it from spinning if the dog pushes heavily on it. They could spin it, they could push with their entire body weight. The only way they're gonna get through this is to break the lock, which is just about impossible. And then always use a backup. So these locks are on the drop bar system on the inside or outside. And then we'll use a clip for a backup. With the okay guys, in closing, don't just drop your pit bull off at any random place. People throwing them in crates, throwing them in kennels where they're getting injured, breaking their teeth, fence fighting, cage fighting, busting out of stuff and getting injured. Take them somewhere that's familiar with the breed, somewhere that routinely houses, watches, and trains bully breeds and pit bulls specifically, and they're not the same thing. But take a look, we keep them safe, clean, safe from each other. A lot of breaks, a lot of walking, keep them tired. Best dog on the face of the planet, Ridgeside K9.